Good morning, it is Dan from Morrison Meadows. Just doing my weekly update and tell you what I got going on. So, we separated the sheep and cows and donkeys out. I'm pretty sure I told you that. Then had to bring Winnie back with the sheep because the cow fence wasn't good enough. 6 strands of barbed wire does not hold her. Come on, pups. I'm gonna bring you along with my morning walk with the puppers. Update you on their training and stuff. But yeah, Winnie is still, right there with the sheep. I'm gonna see if she locked herself in there. I tend to do that from time to time. But yeah, she's still with the sheep, not staying where she's supposed to. Because she did lock herself in there. Dang cow. Yeah. I don't know how they do this. Do not know how they constantly untie a knot. But whatever, I guess. Animals being animals, right? Well, that sucks. That just ripped a nail right out the wall. Sweet. Okay. I don't know. I'm gonna have to merge the videos together or something. So just ripped the nail out the wall. I don't know if you caught that part or not. When I was trying to tie open the little door. But yeah, no, Winnie's still in exile. Because, she doesn't stay in a 6 barbed wire fence. I don't know. That was just, it is what it is. We'll try it this weekend, see what happens. Yeah, simple as that. We're gonna try it, and we'll go from there. Let's see. Let's talk about the pups since they're out. So, worked really hard on recall training and boundary training. Haven't really tested the boundary training yet, but I've tested the recall. And they're doing really well with it. Because boundaries, I don't know. I haven't trusted them enough to leave them out for a few hours at a time. I'll leave them out while I'm like watering the animals or doing stuff outside for an hour or two, and they stay in then. But yeah. Zeus, Athena, come here. Good girl, good boy. See, Athena doesn't even take the treat half the time. She just wants the pets. Zeus, he loves the food. But if I had tried that a week ago, they would have stared at me and looked at me like I was crazy. And yeah, and probably ran from me. Yeah, so they're doing better with the recall part. I'm still wary on the boundary. So we walk boundary every day here. And go from there. And they do a good job following. No, Zeus! Chasing the goat. The goat's playing with him. But, yeah. I don't know. Really want to get him up to par and her up to par time I start lambing, which technically could be any time now, because that's when I let the one ewe that didn't lamb last spring in with the ram. And then I bought the 2 ewes, so those should be coming in September. Yeah, so should be, but I would say by October 1st I will have 2 ewes that have lambed. So that's what I'm hoping for. Should have 4 that lamb this fall. And we'll go from there. Was thinking about this the other day. I think I'm gonna hold off breeding my ewe lambs until in the spring, so they have fall lambs, and just kind of do that pattern. My lambs are born in the spring. Keep them till they're a year old. Breed them. Breed them for the whatever season they weren't born in. That makes sense. Just the nice thing about Dorpers. So I think that's what I'm going to do, and go from there. I mean, they're growing pretty good, because when leading the lambs, I'll just show you. That one's one of our lambs, that black one over there. Got out. Well, all of them got out, but she didn't go back in, so... Oh, she's coughing. Well, she's gonna get a shot later. And that's why you pay attention to your animals, people. Okay, so she needs a shot because it's starting to act like fall. Hot, cold. Cold at night, hot in the day. Cold at night, hot in the day. So we're gonna give her a shot at LA200 here. But if you looked at her, she wasn't too far behind my yearling ewes. But yeah, she wouldn't go back in the other pen. She was being a pain. So she followed me in this pen. And here we are. Come on. Zeus, Athena, come here. Zeus, Athena, come here. Good boy, good girl. Yeah, I don't know. They're doing better. They were playing when I called them, so normally they went like a week ago. They went and did that, so making progress. Oh, Zeus is trying to take me out of the knees. Okay, so plan of this weekend. Since Labor Day weekend, I got 3 days to do my stuff. That'll be nice. I will update my shots on my ewes and my rams. Their yearling, their annual CDT shot. So that's on the docket for today. So I'm gonna run in with the side-by-side, fill it up with some gas, and get that shot from the vet this morning, and do that. Give that lamb a shot of antibiotics. We're gonna move the ewe lambs over here in the big pen. Just because. Then the one ram lamb we have left, I'm gonna leave over there, but I'm gonna move 2 of these bred older ewes, because they're not showing signs of being ready to lamb right now. I'm gonna leave them over there with him, and the fact that they'll put him in his place if he gets too ornery. So that's why I'm gonna choose those 2. And if for some reason I miss and they lamb, they're experienced lammers, and yeah, we'll go with that route. That's my logical thinking behind it. Because yeah, I don't know. I like the ram lamb. He looks good, and well, let's be real honest. Oreo right over. She thought it'd be fun, you know, how she gets out to go try to steal food from the lambs. And she did her little stand-up headbutt thing. Horn's looking better, by the way. I think it's growing back. No. Anyway, she was trying to push him away from the food. Well, he's like, not happening. And he nailed her back, and he chased her around until she got out the pen. It was freaking hilarious. Loved every second of it. That goat drives me nuts. Yeah. So let's see. Working on leading the lambs. If you've been watching my shorts, oh boy, we got a stubborn one. The last couple days, she's did better on like so we do kind of 3 or 4 laps around our little circle driveway. And, I mean, she did better on the first lap, 2 laps, lap and a half or so. But that third one, as in the video, she just digs her heels in. I've never seen a sheep do that, you know, just digs her heels in and doesn't go. That one, she was jumping, but I think that's because of how tired she was. Because we did, I don't even know how many laps of her just digging heels in. Yeah. So we're gonna keep working with her. Yeah. Trying to think. Ducks are doing good. Pigs doing good. Other than the one naughty cow that's in exile. Cows are doing good. Gardens, same old, same old. We're getting tomatoes, a few peppers, and pumpkins. We're getting pumpkins. I think next year what I'm going to do with the pumpkins is stagger when I plant some of them. Because I feel like we're getting them a little early for Halloween, which my one kiddo wants. So I'm alright with getting them early. But we need to have some for Halloween, because if I'm going to plant pumpkins, I don't want to buy pumpkins, right? Makes sense? The garden's doing fine. Yeah. So that's kind of my plan for the weekend. Maybe I'll try to set up my camera for showing you the shots. And we'll go from there. Yeah, that might be an interesting experience this morning, but we'll find out. Well, I'm gonna leave the dogs out and see how they do this morning. I don't know if I'll run and get gas. Wow, but we'll see. We'll see. Cause I don't know. I just don't want to chase them around the neighbor's house and off the road, or them get hit by a car or anything like that. Hopefully they start bonding with the sheep a little bit more, because yeah, that's their job, protect the sheep. So yeah, I think that's about everything. I don't know. Yeah, ducks are good. Probably gonna get rid of a couple of the males. Actually, I'll take you guys over there. Maybe one of you guys that actually watch me or roll up on me randomly or whatever know how to sex ducks, because they say quack. I can't tell which one's quacking. So how am I supposed to know? I know for a fact I have 2 drakes, 2 ruined drakes, because the coloration's different. But the runners, no idea. So here they are. So I say that's not a very good video. I'll just go in the pen. If you think about getting ducks, my son cleaned that water last night. And this is 7 a.m. and they're already done. Okay, so I know that one's a hen in the back, right? That one right there is a hen. The other 2 are drakes. And they say there's this tail curl. So I'm thinking that's a boy. And I think that's a boy. But is that one a girl? I don't know. Because the way I'm doing it, I have 4 boys and 2 girls. And everything I've read and heard, that's a no-go. So, am I looking at this right? Am I wrong? Do I need to get rid of some if I have 4 drakes and just order some females next year in the spring. I don't know. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Oh, there is one other thing I wanted to mention. So my mother-in-law, who's been the crazy chicken lady for, I don't know, 5 years or whatever, thing about getting rid of her chickens. She got pretty sick here a month ago, and I don't know who she talked to or what she found on Dr. Google or whatever, but she thinks a lot of it was from the chicken coop and stuff like that. So we might inherit her chickens and go with those. So yeah, ducks and chickens to add to the list of the Morrison Meadows Funny Farm. That's alright. So I'm already doing duck chores and what's adding chicken chores. So yeah, that's kind of the news around here. Nothing's been decided with that yet, but it's up there, it's in there. So we'll see what we get done for building a shelter and chicken run and all that fun stuff for the winter, but we'll figure it out like we always do, right? But that's all I got for you, I think. I don't know. Yeah. So have a good one till next week. I'll do the YouTube stuff. Click follow, like, subscribe, whatever. And you can follow us on Facebook. I know on Facebook I don't do much original stuff, so what you see here is what you see on Facebook. But you might see some other stuff that my wife posts. Yeah. So anyway, until next time, have a good one.